could say about almost half the bracket today.
Yeah, exactly. That's why this bracket's so exciting, is because there's so many people. I mean, YLG, who got so close. I'm not sure exactly where he was seated, but it wasn't first. So, and he was so close to qualifying.
Yeah, but I mean, it's impossible to guess. Realistically, it's impossible to guess. All we can do is watch these matches and be very excited here. This is another match, I believe, Kachu from France. So we're going to see another international match here, which we've seen a ton of. Almost every single match on stream, actually, we've seen that.
We've had some international talent. Yeah, I think like all of them except the first one. So YLG starting with Breakson, the OG main, the tried and true.
Yeah, what an interesting team, of course, from YLG. But I would almost say the YLG main is Dragonite, because that Dragonite usage is so good. Some of the best in the entire world.
Kachu off to a really nice start, though. Going over Breakson's counterattack, getting the hard knockdown, resetting into the Electro Web. Definitely a good start for Kachu. YLG gonna take this field phase, though. Fighting back a little bit. Punish, but no crits. Nice anti-air.
Wow, yeah, barely in time. Just landing the grounded hits. That would have been really scary to be like ducked under or CA'd through, but YLG's going to earn a lot of damage out of that. And realistically,
defense buff, actually, not a ton.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It could be a lot worse, but of course the Dragonite is charged, and look at that. You got to consider that part of the combo, right?
Yeah,
and that was like as much damage as the combo, if not more, just from guaranteed chip alone. But this is a classic matchup. I feel like we used to see this in 2017, like every single tournament. But we know it's like a very momentum-based matchup. You know, if you can get the zoning going, you can loop all the buffs with Breakson, it goes great. But if it's just Oki into Oki, then it is a... Oh, that's painful.
I want to say that was a bait. I don't know if it was, but I want to say it was.
You know, it was a pretty strange spot to just randomly throw out the spark there. But oh, look at the chip.
Oh my god. 150 damage.
The shield break,
yes! And the shield break. And the burst attack. That's going to take the round.
Oh, guaranteed. That is so strong. The moment that I saw that there was a no disrespect on the charge side beam, I was like, okay, I know exactly this setup. This is a shield break. This is one of the reasons why, literally, I mean, a few minutes ago, right, I just said that it's almost a Dragonite main. You know, you can almost say that YLG is a Dragonite main, because Dragonite is so scary right now. And wow, we're going to see the mirror rare green Breakson appearance.
We got Umbreon 2. Ooh, YLG not baiting the Umbreon. Not going to really get huge punish for it, though.
Yeah, that's it's an interesting thing trying to use Breakson as a 3v3 team. Ooh, nice, solid damage. Of course, anything with a flamethrower is going to be solid damage.
This Dragonite pretty much fully charged now.
Now, yeah, it is for sure. Just needs to find one more situation to get in at least some guaranteed chip. And of course, that guaranteed chip is going to carry over even if you don't make the round. No, it doesn't combo.
Wait, that didn't face shift? Why did that face shift?
I don't think that was a full.
The side beam? I thought I saw side beam come out.
I don't think it was a side beam, because then you wouldn't be able to cancel side beam into the Dragonite. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe. I thought you just called it after for some reason. But.
Yeah. But regardless, whatever it was, it worked. It just needed one more hit after all that chip, and yeah, guaranteeing that chip is so strong. And this is honestly, it's like I was saying, it's a tough to find a support that works for all of your team. If you play Breakson on your team, like that Umbreon maybe feels a little bit underwhelming to have to use that as a Breakson. You don't get a lot of the combos that you want. You don't get a lot of the setups that you want. But the fact that Dragonite works for all the Pokemon on YLG's team is so good. And definitely going to be threatened. Yeah, shield break. You got to burst against this. You really don't want to, because it's such a... Oh my... Wow.
That was the bravest thing I've seen in my life. Oh my goodness. You ever just walk up to a freshly mega Lucario with a full Umbreon and just grab him? You know, oh my god.
What's the worst that could happen? All right, honestly though, if YLG can find a... Oh, nice. Yeah. It was a solid attempt, but that jab string, especially once you're in Mega Lucario, is so long. Like, the duration is forever. It's really good at, like, stuffing out a lot of CAs, for example, but also just catching that invincible little 4X. But if there was a moment to at least force the block on the Dragonite, that would have been really scary, because that would have been a lot of permanent damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Dragonite, I think Dragonite is really good in general, but in 3v3s, it's definitely showing kind of like, it's like, it puts in extra work in 3v3s because of all the like chips you just keep doing over and over and over again. Yeah,
it brings so much value. But also another character that can shield break, I gotta say, very easily with Dragonite. I hope we do get to see some of that this weekend. Oh, the counter zoning. I gotta say though, Kachu's zoning has been really good in this matchup. Yeah, really good defense.
She's playing the Machamp matchup really well right now. But that Dragonite just gonna, yeah, just give Wild G his way in. That's another really good use for Dragonite, you know. G was having trouble getting in on the Lucario. Just lock it down with Dragonite and just walk, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it has such a huge range. Wow, all the way through with the forward Y. That's gonna be game one going to Wild G, who's currently doing the chop animation. Oh, we missed the forward Y animation. Do it again. Do it again. But yeah, I mean, really well played by both players. I think this is actually one of the closer in skill sets matches that we've seen so far. But Wild G is just playing so well, and again, it's the Dragonite difference, really.
I see a Pikachu.
Ooh, look at that. Yeah,
Interesting.
I think you didn't get to see a single Pikachu at like all of NAIC.
No, I did not. I saw a couple today, but they were like, people who like didn't really play the game. They were thundering a lot. Anytime, why? I will never understand why Thunder is such an attractive option to new Pikachu players. They see like, oh, this move takes 60 frames to come out. I'm gonna spam it.
Hey,
I don't get it.
Online.
I mean, I was the same. I did that too, but yeah.
I know, but because
if
it hits, it's like a very easy clear combo starter, and it feels good to hit. But
I need to see some sidewise come out. There we go. That move is so good in this matchup.
You say is immediately
as it loses. Yeah. That move usually so good in this matchup.
And the jump X losing. Honestly, a lot of options that are very close to working, just not quite. But this Pikachu play is looking pretty solid. That's the CDC2. Why not just let it go right there?
Yeah.
Interesting choice. But okay, full wall combo. Yeah, that's gonna wall, and that's gonna be a flamethrower. Yes, that is perfect range.
And there's a Dragonite on deck right now. Just double backdash. Call it. Is the shield break setup, or is this just a lot of chip?
This might be shield break setup. Yeah, you have to disrespect it right there. That was a good call, but still pays for it. And not easy thing to disrespect, right? Because they do recover and they can react to what you do. But still, that's really great like adaptation, I would say, from Kachu to recognize, okay, this is the exact same shield break setup that we saw in game number 1, and this is where I need to disrespect it, and I'm going to do that exactly right here.
So G still able to take round 1 over the Pikachu. Pikachu lead break coming out. Pikachu donning the costume, saying, "Let me try again."
Yeah. It's like that classic like cartoon thing of like somebody walking by back and forth to get like 3 samples with different like costumes on, but this time it's just like, yeah, just bring me back.
This is the glasses are on now.
Well, this is a little bit more mean of a Pikachu. Wants to mix you. Ooh, went underneath the jump X. This zoning now is it's working so well. We haven't seen an opportunity at all. Ooh, nice. I love the offensive Umbreon calls we've been seeing from Kachu. They've been working very well. Oh, behind?
Not going to be able to get into the wall, so not as much damage as possible. But still good damage and going to, speed debuff. Definitely not a bad spot to be in.
Yeah, and I mean, that's not small damage. So regardless, it's wild that you can get even more from just landing a CA, but wow. Wow.
Wild G is the bravest person I know.
Wild is right. You know, it's an accurate description.
Yeah, very wild. A very wild G.
No fear G. Oh, wow. Instant jump A to beat the agility out of double team. I don't think I've ever seen that interaction work exactly like that, but it worked perfectly. Of course, that was going to be pretty safe. I don't know if there's any way to get through that. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to hold the chip again. Oh, getting hit by the Fire Blast also.
The Dragonite seriously doing more damage than like all the characters combined in this matchup.
I would love to like go back and just like calculate exactly how much Dragonite damage has done over the course of each game.
Yeah,
like
including, you got to include like the damage post shield break and stuff like that.
Yeah, the whole setup. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's certainly been a lot. We should change the to a wild Dragonite.
A wild Dragonite. Yeah. A wild D.
I don't know. Oh, the forward Y just barely missing, and nice whip punish on whip punish.
Battle of the side beam.
This is a very chaotic mirror.
Do they just click the side beam button a lot? Looks like it.
You can click the side beam button a lot, but then like once people take risks, it's like weird risks because you have to get through your own weird zoning, and the priority system of this character zoning means that forward Y is just going to beat everything basically. It's just a weird matchup, and yeah, you got to do stuff like dash up grabs. And,
I like it. Take a page out of G's book.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, you know what? I can do it too. I like this burst. Aggressive, very aggressive, but
it was a bait. It was a bait. It was a bait.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bait. It was a bait. Yeah.
I like it. And that's going to be, now finally the Brixton going down. I mean, we did see, of course, the Brixton go down last game too, but now switching to Machamp immediately.
I don't think we're going to see Machamp here. Yeah, I think we're going to see the Sceptile now. I don't think you would go Machamp into Breaks.
I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter because it's just breaks and left, so you're going to, one way or another, you can go either direction. So we might see, okay, we're still going to see
I feel like if you go Machamp there, you give your opponent a chance to win the round and also gain all their meters, so now they have meter in the Breaks and versus Sceptile matchup.
True. And technically, if you don't land a hit at all, which is possible in that matchup,
very
you
possible.
just give them some HP. So.
Yeah, that too. Oh, nice. Okay, stuffing out the Leaf Blade.
Trade? No, not quite.
Not even. Oh, but walks
yes.
into Fire Spin.
Weird. Honestly, that could have been a really bad trade. Oftentimes, if they have Dragonite, you don't want to throw out certain moves because if you can give them full combos by trading with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So far, though, this Sceptile working out extremely well. This could be a really tough matchup to try to keep the opponent out the entire time. That's why I think we tend to see Shadowcat, for example, play this a little bit more aggressively. And the burst, aggressive burst, only 74 HP to go. I mean, this is going to be, you know, guts damage. So if you can't see a burst out of Kachu, could add up to a lot of damage, but that might be it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, Kachu a couple times just did some, I'm guessing they're just kind of accidental.